Wow.
We are overwhelmed by our own program.
There is so much going on. It's where we need to hold on to our seats today.
We want to make sure that you're here tomorrow. Our big Halloween show is coming down. Right. Okay, so we're
okay, I have
down.
seen you in several different costumes, both of you, and they're always interesting. And look, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Well, tomorrow we want you to get involved. We want you to bring your best. You could win cash, prizes, and or the chance to be on live national San Antonio television. Listen, you never know what will happen next on this very electric television program.
Big prizes, big prizes, big prizes.
You never know what will show up next.
So be here at the Buckhorn
1
tomorrow.
o'clock. Be here or be scared.
An owl, an eagle, you never know, right?
I mean, you do never know.
There's a new company in town, too, apparently.
Yes. Okay, you guys know Uber, right? You may have heard of them.
Oh, yes, I'm very familiar. Love Uber.
Okay, well, I have a question for you. If you could get something delivered right to you, to your doorstep, and only have it for 15 minutes, what would it be?
Yeah, what would that be, Leslie?
Only get it for 15 minutes. Oh, my God.
What's his name?
The magic number.
Only for 15. I don't know. I don't
Brad
know.
Pitt?
You stumped me.
Yeah. Okay.
What could you
Brad
eat
Pitt,
quickly
did you
in
just
15
say that,
minutes?
really? Nah, not Brad Pitt. Not interested.
Okay.
Oh, we're going there?
No, he said it. I didn't.
Yeah. We're thinking Marissa Miller.
You're thinking, what's her name from Modern Family?
Julie Bowen. Okay.
That's a good one.
Good call.
She loves Halloween. All right, we're going to take it from here. We're going to show you what you could have for 15 minutes delivered straight to your door with Uber.
Yeah, that's right. It's National Cat Day, and I've got Danielle and Drew here with San Antonio Pets Alive, and you guys have partnered with Uber. And what's going on today?
So the great thing we've done is we're working with Uber and helping people. We're delivering cats, 15 minutes if you want to, all the way till 3 o'clock, I think 4 o'clock today. You can go on the Uber app and you can request cats, fuzzy, cute kittens delivered right to your door, right to your office door.
May I have the cat? Okay, I want
my
5 minutes.
San Antonio Pets Alive worked really hard for our community outreach program, so we're doing a bunch of new things, including I'm a tech entrepreneur myself, and we're working heavily with Geekdom, the tech community, and really expanding our community outreach. And so great programs working with Uber and these other organizations, Tech Block, to really help grow the community and show what we can do to give back to the community. It's such an awesome opportunity.
So what do folks need to do if they want 15 minutes of cuddle time with? This is up for adoption?
They are all up for adoption, and you can go through anytime. You can get them. You can go. Right now, the cats, you cannot adopt them through the Uber app. You'll have to go down to our main center over at PTech, across the street from the zoo, at the Paul Jolly Center, and you can adopt them right over there. But you can have them delivered to you right through the Uber app. And
does it cost you anything?
It's $30,
okay.
And there's a chunk of the proceeds will go to San Antonio Pets Alive
so
to help
it's giving
us with
back.
There
you go. You get 15 minutes of cuddle time with a cute kitten.
You know, this is good for your blood pressure.
Yes, it is.
Hanging out with kitty cats.
I'm going to tell you, having somebody spend 15 minutes with cats is going to help get it adopted. Like, they get attached in 15 minutes.
It's a wonderful time, and we have so many wonderful animals. We're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for help. So if you're a volunteer, you want to foster, you want to come out and say, hey, you know what, I want to see if that would be the right one for me, this dog cat would be right for me, come in, foster an animal for the while, see if it'll be the right animal for you. And if it's not, find one until you find the right one for you. Be glad. We'll work with you. And we have all kinds of animals that are in need. And San Antonio's so close. We've worked so hard to get San Antonio to a no-kill city, and we're almost there. So
you're close. Still working towards it. Still
Yes.
working towards it. Well, Drew, thank you so much. Okay, once again, Uber app, $30. Cuddle time with a kitten for 15 minutes. There you go.
Okay.
And you can adopt it.
Oh, I thought we were doing the other company that's in town.
Oh, that's right. There is
Are they
no,
here?
no.
Oh, no, we're not now.
Oh, okay. This just in. All right, we're going to keep moving.
All right, the Harvest Moon Celebration is a fall festival and harvest and Halloween throwdown for everybody. John Carger is the executive director and Last Chance Forever, the Bird of Prey Conservancy. Did I get all that right, John?
You got it absolutely right.
You have some very thick gloves.
Yeah, I've got gauntlets. The gauntlets are used to help you protect from the claws of the birds, but of course they don't really want to go for you.
How is the Harvest Moon Festival celebration different from the other Halloween events in the area?
Well, the real difference is we've got 2 times we're going to have flying birds of prey, and then we've got everything else that's going on with hay rides and blacksmithing and country art kind of things. But in the evening, when it starts to get dark, we've got a trail set up where you can see the owls in their natural habitat.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
You'll walk through the trail. We've got beautiful belly dancers during the day.
Hey! Hey!
We've got some incredible instrumentalists and vocalists.
And there's trick or treat for the kids,
And
right?
there's trick or treat
Is
for
there
the
a pie
kids.
eating contest for the
There's
adults?
a pie eating contest.
Wow. All sorts of
Absolutely.
fun.
It's a country fair.
Is it true that belly dancers attract birds of prey?
They do.
I know, because
At least the handlers.
they're shiny.
That's right. They're
You know,
shiny.
they're
That's
shiny
right.
and they wiggle.
That's right. That's right.
Well, show us some of the other celebrities that
I
you
got
brought.
a gauntlet for you. You want to try to call a bird?
Well,
You wanna call a
maybe
bird?
Fiona.
Put it on your
Okay.
left hand.
Left hand, sorry.
Left
My
hand.
The
other
other
left.
the military
Left
left.
hand.
Yeah,
there you
it
go.
is.
Now turn your shoulder just a little bit right here and look towards the camera. And
What's happening?
and here's what's going to
Oh, look, there's a piece of meat
food,
there.
Left shoulder.
We're
and
going to see what happens. Guess what flies in?
You're not supposed to scream or squeam.
Sorry! I was
John,
just
what
trying
is
to
this?
move.
This is a bay-winged hawk, a Harris hawk.
A bay-wing bear. Oh, wow, look at that
Want to do
animal.
it
Just like
again?
that. He's gone.
Want to do it again?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it
let's do it again. Let's do it
See what you
again.
get good
I'm
at.
ready.
Left shoulder.
What kind of meat
Left
is
shoulder.
that?
All right, here we go.
What is that she's holding?
What is it? Yeah, what am I
It's a tiny
holding?
piece of beef, and that's a bay-winged hawk from South Texas, sometimes called a Harris's hawk. Hold up. Hold
What
up,
is,
hold
what
up.
is the wingspan on that bird?
About 3 feet. They're a bird that's found in the south of San Antonio. And they're a predator on rabbits, rats, mice, lizards, and a lot of snakes.
An insurance salesman.
And
probably.
eat a lot of rattlesnakes.
Wow,
Well, and we
look at
need
that.
them.
And we do need them. That's right. Excellent. Let's see if we can make a flight out over here.
Okay,
for
here we go. Do
All
I
right.
just, okay.
He
All right, now.
Took the first flight out of here.
There you go.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and put her away. I've got a very special bird I want to bring out for you.
Okay.
You know, coming up here in November, even though we're celebrating Harvest Moon celebration now, coming up in November is Veterans Day.
Yes.
And we try to mention at all of our festivals how much we care about our veterans. One of the things that we've been doing is we've been trying to go to deployments and people coming home, whether they're alive or unfortunately lost their life. So this is a symbol of our country, and we're trying to make people very proud of it.
Oh.
Let's bring that bird
Yes.
out.
I have a hunch.
I've never seen one of these before in person. Look at this.
I've never seen one. Oh, wow.
That
This
is
is my
our
assistant,
national
Kelly
bird.
Rayner.
Look at this animal.
Beautiful.
Look at this.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? Look
There we go.
Wow, what is
So people will get a chance to see these birds fly, actually fly over their heads during the event. They'll be able to see all the other things that are going on, and then they'll be able to see a beautiful bald eagle up close.
And this is a great fundraiser.
It's a great fundraiser for Last Chance Forever, the Bird of Prey Conservancy, and for Muleshoe Farm and Ranch Trust. We work together, and we're trying to conserve open land in the hill country and space for wildlife, and we're also rescuing birds of prey that are found sick, injured, and orphaned.
Wow.
Where is the festival? And let's talk about tickets.
It's in Comfort, Texas. It is about 45 miles to the west of here. It's up on Highway 87, 302 Highway 87, and tickets are $10 to get in. Children are free, but if you go online, you can download a ticket.
Wow, now this is your 9th year, right? Did it used to be in
year.
Bernie?
That's right. We were in Bernie. We moved it because we want to make it bigger and better. The Bernie Visitor Center has been a supporter of ours and is a supporter of ours now. And but they wanted to make it bigger, so we want to put a hayride in and blacksmiths in and that kind of stuff.
And we need to understand that bird, you're not hurting that bird at all. You're
Right.
just tethered it
No,
to Kelly.
it's tethered.
And it knows where it can fly and land, and it's
There's a lot
safe.
of noise down here and everything, and
Yeah.
it's just there's a lot of noise and it's just not quite used to everything. But no, there's nothing hurting this bird
Can
at all.
I come closer to
Sure.
the bird? Can I?
In
I want
fact,
can
If you talk to her, she'll
Yes.
walk
Hello.
you through it.
Kelly,
Okay.
I noticed that the talon there is not on the glove, and I want everyone to see what the bald eagle uses as a bird of prey to protect itself and to eat as well. Look at those.
Yeah,
Look at those.
he's barely holding on. He's just holding on enough that he doesn't fall off. And this one over here is just touching me.
I
He's
think
like, why are you messing with my toes?
He'd like a pedicure. I think, what a beautiful animal.
They're not needle sharp right now. And this one's just kind of sitting over there.
Doesn't that make you proud just to see that animal?
Well, you know,
What a beautiful bird.
We should be very proud of the symbol, our country, and all those that stand in front of danger, no questions asked.
And thank them for their service and all those that have given the ultimate sacrifice. And it's hard to imagine that Ben Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird.
It is when you see this beautiful bird.
When you can see this up close and personal at the get-together. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
being here.
Thank you
for
very,
what
very
you do.
much.
And these animals are protected and they're well taken care of, and we need them here in
Thank you
our
very
area.
much.
For just the ecology and for just beauty's sake. And I can't wait to go through the forest and see the owl was fascinating. I don't know if you saw that earlier.
So
All right.
for more information on the Harvest Moon Festival, just head to our website, salive.com. All right.
You like
We want-
scary movies?
Oh, I
Oh, wait,
love scary movies this time of year.
Let me do that again. Hey, Fiona, you like scary movies?
Who is this?
It's the dude at the Halloween store. I got that big mask. That's the deal,
What's
right?
your favorite scary movie?
We sent Jen Strusky, who's the bravest producer we have, out into the field with a camera with batteries and tried to figure out what your favorite scary movie was. She was out there asking the question of the day. Watch. Hey, SA.
It's Halloween time, and people love their scary movies, especially this time of year. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I do. However, it's a little bit more on the wimpy side. I'm a hocus pocus type of gal myself. I'm kind of scared when it comes to, you know, clowns and all that good stuff, so I tend to stay away from the real thrillers, if you will. So,
do you have a favorite?
Halloween. I gotta go classic. Yeah, I have to go classic. Halloween is one of the, Michael Myers, how can you go wrong with that? I think it's the suspense. Yeah, I mean, horror can, you can have gore and you can have all this different aspects, but the suspense and just the old school him creeping around the corner, that gets you. Oh, with the music perfect. Yeah, that hook, it'll get you.
What's your favorite scary movie and why? Or do you even like scary movies?
So I really actually hate scary movies. I'm a big chicken. After watching The Exorcist in high school, kind of gave that up. I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, and so generally avoid them. Any kind of jump or any loud, scary thing, I jump, and so no scary movies for me.
What are your favorite scary movies and why?
To be honest, I'm not a fan of scary movies, but I like Halloween. I kind of like one scary movie that I remember. It's kind of old, Ghost Ship. There is a little girl. It's kind of in the movie all the time, and everywhere at home I go, I felt like, oh, that girl is behind me, or he's gonna come like that. So yeah.
I think it was called It, and it was with the clowns. And I don't know why, but ever since I watched that movie, it just ruined everything about clowns for me, and it just terrifies me. Anything related to that really scares me. So that was probably one of the scariest movies that affected me after that.
I'm gonna tell you, the scariest movie I saw was that what's that thing about Orange County or whatever with Meryl Streep and Julia Roberts. I got sucked into going to that chick flick. What a waste. That was like an episode of Jerry Springer.
I can't watch The Ring.
Osage, Orange County. The Ring?
Isn't
that where your TV gets messed up?
When she crawled out of the TV, that was it. I was done.
Again, I
watch that.
I wanted Issy Samaro to do that, but that's a whole nother show. What movie scares you the most? Because we love Issy. I hope she's watching right now, feeding little babies.
Let us know at SA Live, KSAT on Facebook or Twitter.
Your favorite scary movie?
What's the one that scared the bejesus out of you?
Yeah. What's the one? Swing Away? What?
With
Mel Gibson.
With Mel Gibson.
We're throwing the water.
With the aliens and the water.
Swing Away.
What was that? Swing Away. Lucky. How can you?
J.R. Shamalang. Shamalama Ding Dong. Remember that dude? Coming up on SA Live, somebody's going to put that on.
Signs. It was signs.
Someone would have told us somewhere. They figured it out. We're brewing up chicken voodoo sliders. And how about some healthy pumpkin vomit? The chef is here from the St. Anthony Hotel, and it's haunted. And can you guess that Stevie Wonder number? Yes, the man who plays for little Stevie Morris. You know him as Stevie Wonder. He'll be tooting his own horn for us next.
Living with sinus problems, it's like putting your life on hold. We have a solution. The American Sinus Institute, San Antonio.
If you just sign that first
I'm
one
so
there.
sorry. I don't feel comfortable signing that.
I don't get the math here.
Was this the same car we talked about?
What's this dealer preparation fee?
I'm so sorry. This just is not.
What we talked about.
Get the car without the car salesman. Carvana.com, the better way to buy a car.
Howdy folks, Dean Travis here. Your pets are part of the family, so why not give them the very best? When you shop at PetSmart, not only are you buying local, but you're buying direct from my factory. This month, buy 2 bags and get 1 free on Activa Premium Dog Foods. Choose from grain-free or no-corn formulas, or choose from lamb, chicken, or meat-based formulas. Chelated minerals, prebiotics, and much more make Activa the leading dog food made fresh. Shop direct, save money, and park at the PetSmart front door.
What would getting rid of stubborn fat in just one day give you?
No matter what I did, it couldn't define my waistline.
and that's where Sonobello came in. My confidence is over the top better.
Only Sonobello offers the experience of over 60 board-certified plastic surgeons who specialize in advanced micro-laser body sculpting, a life-changing procedure that removes stubborn fat in as little as 1 day with minimal downtime.
The way that they can shape my body back to what it was before has been amazing. I forgot I looked like this.
And right now at Sonobello, getting the body you've always wanted is even more affordable. Just call 800-750-7802 or go online to get a free no-obligation consultation and learn about payment plans that can fit almost any budget. And for a limited time, get $250 off your procedure. Get your free no-obligation consultation and $250 off your procedure today. Call 800-750-7802 now.
You've been selected for a top-secret mission. Peek into the hidden world of espionage. Go undercover and explore over 200 secret artifacts of real spy gear never before seen by the public. And all in one place. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime chance where the secret world of spycraft is revealed. Spy the Exhibit, now open at the shops at River Center Mall. For tickets, visit spytx.com.
Staying alive, you're less than me. I want you to live forever.
And Ryan Proudfoot, along with Emma Faye Rudkin, Miss San Antonio, performing at the Aid the Silent 5K race, supporting deaf education. We're going to give you more information on that event and how you can be a part of it coming up November the 7th. And we love putting music on the TV.
I love having her here. She's so great.
She's a ray of sunshine. She really is.
Well, he's the guy who shares the stage with the legend Stevie Wonder. Ryan Kilgore is here, and you are bringing music education to San Antonio schools.
Yes, I am. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you.
And I just want to say Boogie on Reggae Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is a Stevie Wonderful hit.
It is.
So let's talk about this foundation, because you were just at a couple of schools this morning. You were at Kitty Hawk Middle School, Wood Lake Hills Middle School as well, right?
Yes. So the Kilgore Music Foundation is real simple: mentor, teach, and inspire. And just go and share my story of how I got to Stevie Wonder, how I started as a little lad, junior high school, and just kind of share my story of how I use my faith, how I use just wanting and having passion. Every person has a passion, every passion has a purpose, and every purpose has a person. And so we just kind of expound upon that and give them an opportunity to, hear the story and have some fun and play some music.
And there's Ryan on stage with Stevie Wonder. It'll be happening again at the AT&T Center Saturday night. Halloween.
Yes,
and
Halloween.
Y'all will probably play for 4 hours. It'll probably be nonstop.
It's like a 3.5-hour concert.
It's a huge jam session.
Yeah, it is.
There's just a ton of musicians on stage.
It's 23 of us in the core.
Wow.
So you have 6 horns, 2 percussion, 2 drummers, 2 guitars, 2 keys, 6 background singers, 10-piece orchestra, 10-piece choir, and then Stevie.
And Stevie and his harmonica.
And his harmonica. Yes, and then we have a couple other guests as well. So, yeah,
so what's he like?
He's actually a practical joker.
Really?
Yeah, he loves to have fun. If you ever get a chance to see him live, he tells a lot of jokes in his show. So it's a lot of fun.
What's the craziest practical joke he pulled on you?
Yeah.
On me?
Yeah.
Never a joke on me.
Put something down in your saxophone?
Yet. But we have this thing where he'll walk past me and do like this, and it's like, so he'll just kind of take you.
He gives you the cut sign across your neck.
Yeah.
So you can watch for that on stage.
Right.
Would you play for us? Because
sure.
I mean, I don't know. I don't guess you walk around with that all the time.
Well, I can. I mean, I love it.
It's your purpose and your passion.
Okay, so I'll see if you guys know a song that I play.
All right. Okay, you guys at home, you can try to play along. Just yell out at TV.
Part-time lover.
No.
I just called to say I love you.
No. Isn't she lovely? No.
Superstition.
Superstition? No. I hope somebody at home is getting this right.
All I do.
Oh, man.
Okay, here's another one.
One more. It's our chance to redeem ourselves.
You do realize we're naming off all the Stevie Wonder hits.
I know.
I mean, that's what we're doing. I said. Let me call to Sir Duke.
There you go.
Hey, we got one. We got 1 out of 2.
Know that, man. So that's you on stage on Saturday night. That's gonna be great.
A lot of fun.
All right, so you're going to be visiting a few more schools before
We got
you go?
Judson High School tomorrow, and we'll spend a day with them. And it's really been a blast to see the students and meet them. And I appreciate Mr. Keith Witt for allowing me to come through the school district and, you know, just giving us so much love. And shout out to my team as well for helping put everything together. So
that's really cool.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, Stevie Morris, for us.
Yes, I shall.
Mr. Wonder.
Mr. Wonder, yes.
It is great to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And I look forward to hearing your music.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure.
Thank
Yay,
you.
For more information, of course, the Kilgore Music Foundation. Just head to our website, salive.com. Play us out.
I'm going to let Ryan play us out.
All right.
What could a burglar do with just a few minutes inside your home? The Defenders show you just how quickly thieves can get in and out, and the surprising items they're going for.
A lot of burglars know that's the first place they're going to go to.
On KSAT 12's News at 5.
Buy smart at iMart Express.
They prove that quality glasses don't have to cost a lot.
2 complete pairs start at just $38.71, and you can wear your glasses today.
You just get more for your money.
Buy smart at iMart Express.
Factory Direct Pool Table Sale going on now at Family Leisure. Save 20, 30, even 50%. Hundreds of in-stock tables. Don't miss out. Factory Direct Pool Table Sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Here in Vineland, home of Progresso, we figured out how to get rich ingredients like bacon into 22 light soups. So if you want 100 calories or less per serving without giving up rich flavor, do what we do. Make it Progresso.
This moment is perfect in every way. Just like my kid. Gooey, flaky, happy toaster strudel. Now with more icing.
It's so big, we can't contain it. The big San Antonio Ford sale at Northside Ford is on. Drive a new 2015 Mustang for as low as $19,995 and choose from over 50 in stock. Or choose a new F-150 now with $15,000 off MSRP. Or truck up to a new F-250 with more power for just $27,995. We just had one of our biggest months in 25 years because we'll beat any Ford deal in Texas or we'll give you $1,000. See Northside Ford today. Highway 281, exit Tacoma. We'll beat it.
Need cash? Need it now? Then turn your title into cash with Title Max.
I got $1,000.
$2,500.
$10,000.
Approval is so fast, you can get your cash in as little as 30 minutes. Best of all, Title Max accepts all credit types. So next time you need cash, take your title to Title Max, and you'll say,
I got my title back with Title Max.
Call 1-88-TITLE-MAX or go to TitleMax.com.
Get your title back with Title Max.
Now a health tip from a health and wellness expert.
Ragweed pollen is a major fall allergy which can cause severe allergy, sinus, and asthma symptoms.
We can determine your specific allergies and get you on a treatment plan to provide both quick and long-term relief.
Buy smart at iMart Express.
I got 2 pair with progressive lenses, and they were ready before I could finish my lunch.
2 complete pairs with progressive lenses start at just $76.92. Buy smart at iMart Express.
Strange things happen in South Texas.
I turned, there was nobody there, but I felt this feeling of panic.
I hear a voice tell me, get out, get out.
Don't be scared. See A Haunting in South Texas, live now on KSAT.com. Tonight at 10, what to expect if you're arrested for DWI.
They say another person's trash is another person's treasure. All right, and we've got an app that's going to help make it easier for you to find it and even help get rid of stuff that you may want to sell. And I've got Cynthia Smoutier, lifestyle blogger, to talk all about the 5 Miles app.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks.
First of all, what is the app?
So 5 Miles is basically a virtual yard sale. You can buy and sell products and also search for services. So it truly is like a marriage of eBay and Craigslist.
So how do you upload stuff? How does it all work?
So you download the app to your phone, which is available on Android and Apple devices. Okay. You take a picture, you enter a voice or text description, and boom, within 60 seconds you literally have your item online for hundreds of thousands of people to purchase, to find it.
So stuff like this, so it could be anything. So it kind of combines the eBay, the Craigslist. So the 5 miles, is that just a radius? Can you kind of set it to how far you want to travel for something?
Absolutely. So it's called 5 miles because it's really a community marketplace, but you can go out beyond 5 miles. So for instance, if you're searching for a car, you might be willing to drive 10, 15, 30 miles, but for something like, you know, a new purse, you may not want to go 30 minutes out of your way. So you can start with a 5-mile radius and then branch out from there, depending on how far you're willing to drive.
So this app has, what, 2 million something users already? So it's getting really popular.
Yes.
So just think, with 2 million people using it,
there's a lot of
stuff. You're going to find what you need when you put it in there. So here's an example of kind of how it works, right?
Exactly.
You got to punch in what you need and you get responses right away.
And well, it's all done through your phone, so it's just like sending a text message. So if you're looking for something, you find a great bag or maybe a laptop that you want, you literally send the buyer or the seller a text message, and it's all done via your phone.
And just like that.
And just like that.
On Apple, on Android as well, so no excuse. You can absolutely download it.
This is just an example of the types of products that they have. Electronics are extremely popular. Obviously, you know, Apple has a new phone or tablet coming out every 6 months, so you always have something to get rid of.
God, it seems faster when they come out with new stuff, right? Like every 6 days.
Household items are great. Lots of sports memorabilia can be found, and of course, the ladies are always looking for great handbags and jewelry. So, you know, you don't always have enough in your house to have like a yard sale. So this is a great way that maybe you just have a handful of items you'd like to earn some extra cash on. The holidays are coming up, so
that's right.
This is a great way to get some extra cash for the holidays. Get rid of that stuff you don't want so you can buy
Make
new
room
stuff.
for stuff you do want. Absolutely. Is it safe and secure?
Absolutely. They have a product review team that looks at every listing that goes online to make sure that it's meeting company guidelines. And they also have a system in place so that they can shut down any account if it is suspected of fraud or just looks suspicious until they check it out.
All right. So once again, the 5 Mile app on Apple and Android, download it. It combines eBay and Craigslist, so you can find stuff that you need. And of course,
stuff you don't.
And stuff you don't. And stuff you want to get rid of course, and make some extra cash for the holidays.
And we forgot to also mention that it's not just product, you can also find services. So if you need a painter, a plumber, a handyman, you can also find services. So it's really, there's nothing you could want that you will not find on this app. It's a tremendous community marketplace.
Cynthia Smoot, thank you so much. Once again, it is the 5 Miles app, and for more information, you could head to the website 5milesapp.com. Coming up, a performance from Miss San Antonio, Emma Rudkin, and singer Ryan Proudfoot. And we're getting you plugged in. We asked you earlier, what is the scariest movie you've ever seen? Grim says, Cujo. I was 6 after watching it. I had to go down a dark hallway to the bathroom. My brother came up the hall barking, traumatized. No kidding. I remember that one. That scared me too.
Celebrating 27 years of storytelling at the George West Story Fest, Saturday, November 7th. Join us for good times, great stories.
With a title loan from Speedy Cash, you can get up to $10,000 cash on the spot. Get the most cash out of your car and into your pocket. With Speedy Cash, you'll always get the most competitive rates. Keep your keys, keep your car, get your cash.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Hi. Hi. Do your dentures come with a guarantee?
Oh, no, dentures don't. But this thing did.
I'll be right with you. Okay, let's try something new.
Hi. Do your dentures come with a money-back guarantee?
Absolutely.
Did you hear that?
They already know.
At Aspen Dental, we get you dentures in days. And if you're not completely satisfied, we'll refund your money. Now that's doing dentistry differently. Just call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
He's been turned down. Commence operation. Hey! You need a car.
I got turned down for credit.
Turned down for what?
For credit.
Sorry, earwax. Turned down for what?
Credit.
Drive time won't turn you down, regardless of credit.
Cool.
Save yourself. Get approved at Drive Time First. Call, click, or visit.
The Mitchells want to transform this barely used bonus room into an entertainment room.
Great room. How do you guys want to use it? We'd like a place we could all hang out.
Definitely.
For this makeover, I'll mix casual colors and fabrics. It's easy to create a functional and fun space with the HGTV Home Design Studio at Bassett.
So we've got this U-shaped sectional. These fabrics are great.
I love the pops of color.
It used to be a storage room.
Now it's a family room. We love it. Are you ready for your big reveal?
Save 30% on one item and 25% store-wide this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I was badly hurt in a car accident. I had a lot of pain in my back, neck, and ankle. I called the insurance company myself. When they offered me a low settlement, I decided it was time to call Jeff Davis. Jeff fought for me. My case settled and I received $102,000 in my pocket. It's really true. Jeff was here for me.
So if you're injured and an insurance company is giving you the runaround, call me at 444-4444. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
Speedy Cash is the name you can trust for delivering cash fast. Speedy Cash has competitive rates, fast, friendly service, and most importantly, they're state licensed. Relax. Speedy Cash has you covered.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Hey, welcome back to SA Live. We love celebrating San Antonio. I'm Jeff Roper, and you know this lady. I mean, she's not wearing her crown at the moment, but she is royalty. Miss San Antonio, the reigning Miss San Antonio, Emma Faye Rudkin is here. And who is this guy?
And this is a local artist named Ryan Proudfoot.
We're going to let Ryan Proudfoot speak for himself here in a moment. He is proud. Look, he looks like Zach Brown with no stocking cap on over there. And y'all are going to be a part of a great event that you have. One of your platforms as Miss San Antonio was encouragement and education for the hearing impaired and those that are deaf. And Aid the Silent is something that you came up with that got national exposure.
Yes. So Aid the Silent is that we provide resources for children and teens who are deaf and hard of hearing. That's really the whole point. And now we have this big event at the 5K coming up.
When does that happen?
That's November 7th at the Brandy City Lake at 8:30 in the morning. And it's going to be an incredible day.
It is.
So much.
Some incredible people are going to be there. Not just you and Mr. Proudfoot, but I think, can we get a shot of the superheroes that are going to be there? Because there they are. Look at the Hall of Justice. That's out of control. You're going to have so many fans, so many people there. If you're deaf or hard of hearing, you get to race for free and come to enjoy the event. It's all a fundraiser for Aid the Silent. What else is going to be happening?
Yes, we'll have live music. I'll be playing. And also he'll be playing. And then food trucks, and we'll have the superheroes, and just so many different things for children and their families.
Family, fun, and encouragement for those that are overcoming obstacles like you, our Miss San Antonio. And you did well at Miss Texas, too.
Thank you.
You know, I have little Miss San Antonio at my house and mini Miss Alamo City. Ryan, you're a struggling musician hanging on to the pretty people. You just want to pick and play, don't you?
That's right, yes.
What does it mean to be a part of this event?
I'm just thankful to be a very small part of a bigger mission. So I'm just here to help. I'm an ambassador for the ministry and a friend of Emma's, and just thankful to be here.
Would you play for us?
Sure.
Okay, what are you going to play?
It's called Live Forever.
Okay, here's Ryan and Emma Faye Rudkin on SA Live. Aid the Silent 5K coming up November 7th, Bernie, City Lake Park.
Laughter is the only thing that'll keep you sane. This world is crying more and more every day. Don't let evil get you down. In this madness, spin it round and round. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue, yes.
Some people say faith is a childish game. We'll play on children like it's Christmas Day. Sing me a song, sing me a melody, sing it loud, you're a symphony.
I want you to live forever underneath take courage when the road is long. Don't ever forget that you're never alone. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue.
That was great. Thank you, guys. Aid the Silent 5K coming up November the 7th. We'll have more SA Live straight ahead. That was awesome.
Design your own traditions with John William Interior's talented interior designers, festive fine furnishings, and at our fall sale, Give Design with discounts on select inventory. John William Interiors, designed for your holidays.
Buying a car or truck shouldn't be a hassle. That's why the folks at Friendly Auto Sales work extra hard to put you in a clean late model vehicle. And to make it even easier, Friendly Auto Sales now has 2 convenient locations. Credit problems? Not at Friendly Auto. As long as you have an income and can make a down payment of as little as $500, you can drive out in a car or truck today. And we'll finance anybody. The selection's great, prices within your budget. Look us over today and drive out today. Friendly Auto Sales, 3232 Southwest Military and on Roosevelt across from Mission San Jose.
Grab my lipstick. Hey, what are you doing?
Getting the coats.
For a half hour?
Bob just got Time Warner Cable. He's getting more.
More what?
Nearly 20,000 movies and shows on demand, most for free. Look, he's DVRing like 6 shows at once.
Let's go.
Oh, this grass is so much greener than on our TV.
Why are your shoes off?
Because I'm on their bed. I don't want to be rude.
Discover how much more is included.
Are those meatballs still circulating?
Get TV, internet, and phone for $89.99 per month, only from Time Warner Cable.
If you have arthritic knee pain that's stopping you from enjoying life, this new information about OsteoRelief could be for you. Specially trained local doctors are now using advanced medical science to finally make headway for people suffering from knee arthritis pain. It may even be for those who suffer from bone on bone and are considering knee replacement surgery. Are you one of the millions of Americans who have difficulty with simple everyday tasks, rising from a chair, walking, climbing stairs without using the handrail? If so, the OsteoRelief method utilizes cutting-edge video motion imaging. With this imaging, these doctors can precisely guide an FDA-approved cushioning gel to relieve pain and help heal your knees. This innovative procedure is covered by Medicare and most major insurance if you qualify. And you'll be walking out in as little as 15 minutes. For a limited time, these specially trained doctors are offering a risk-free screening. Call to schedule your knee relief screening today.
A Bible that's falling apart usually belongs to someone who isn't. Charles Spurgeon. Hello, I'm Don Guthrie. 45 years ago, my life changed when I picked up a Bible and began to read it. It's a living book, open and honest. God makes a promise. Meditate on this book and you will prosper. That's what our nation needs now. Not more money, energy, hope, unity. New Bible classes are beginning at First Baptist Church. Come, we'll read it together. You'll see for yourself. God bless you.
Welcome the season with the fall sale at John William Interiors. Prices on select furnishings have been reduced and our talented designers are waiting to bring your dream home to life. John William Interiors, designed for your holidays.
University Health System is one of 4 certified quality breast centers of excellence in Texas, and they are here today to tell us more about breast cancer detection and prevention as we head toward the end of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And Dr. Pam Otto is the Director of Breast Imaging at University Health System, and she's also the Chair of the Department of Radiology for UT Medicine. Welcome, Dr. Otto.
Thank you. Very nice to be here.
This is a great month for everyone to be aware. Wear pink. We talk a lot about it. We celebrate a lot. But this is something, especially breast cancer, to be aware of all year round.
Right. All year round, people need to be screened and make sure they come in for their screening on a regular basis.
When does a woman need to start that self-examination process and then the mammogram? Those are 2 different things.
Right. The self-examination process that women should learn that early so they're comfortable doing it. And it's free. So we suggest that women start that in their mid-20s, just doing self-breast exam, being aware of their bodies. Women at normal risk, according to the American Cancer Society new recommendations, should start screening annually from age 45 to 54, and then every other year, 54 until they're no longer to be able to be treated for breast cancer.
Okay, so if you have an increased risk, which would mean hereditary, it runs in the family,
correct,
or perhaps some environmental concerns or anything like that, what do they need to do?
Right, if women are at increased risk, and mainly it's family history sorts of things, they should start screening 10 years before their family member was diagnosed with breast cancer, or in certain cases, if they have enough family members, they should start screening around 35,
Okay.
both with mammography and MRI.
What can we do to help prevent breast cancer? Obviously, examinations and going to the Angelina Jolie extreme, those
Right.
kinds of, what else can we do?
Live a healthy life. Your grandmother was right. Don't drink too much, get enough exercise, and eat right.
And of course, digital mammograms, this is a great vehicle.
This is a wonderful vehicle.
Tell me about it.
Okay, this vehicle allows us to go to the women. So there's two sets of women that have troubles getting mammograms. Those that don't have the money to get it or the money to get transportation to go where we have the facility. And the second is the working women. So the working women tend to save their sick days for their children and not themselves. And so they won't leave work to go get their mammogram. So we take this to community events. We take it to places where women may have access problems, and then we take it to the workplace. As we forget, those women also have difficulty getting out and getting their mammograms.
How long does a mammogram take?
Start to finish, 15 minutes.
Well worth the time.
Very worth the time.
Okay, these are dates for the Healthy You Express, November the 3rd, 6th, 16th, 8:30 to 4. Write those locations down. Go ahead and DVR the show right now, too, or take your phone out and take a picture of that so that you can go and take advantage of that and be protected.
Right.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you very
Otto, for
much.
being here.
It's a stampede of savings going on now at Cavender's. Family owned and operated since 1965.
Every year, many of our members save hundreds on auto insurance through AAA. Are you with us?
I gave AAA a call, and I literally fell out of my chair because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a big savings per year.
We have the multi-car discount, we have the homeowner and auto policy discount.
I'm with AAA because I saved hundreds of dollars, and in this economy, you can do a lot with the money I saved.
Well, it's always great to save money. It's like, yay.
You could save up to $386 a year on auto insurance when you switch to insurance through AAA. That could be hundreds better than State Farm, Farmers, even Allstate. Plus, you could save with discounts like these, including a longevity discount. The longer you've been insured, the more you could save. And with AAA Your Auto, you could get extra coverage, like accident forgiveness, pet coverage, and extended car rental expense coverage.
I tell everyone to get a quote. It's free.
AAA Insurance. So easy, so smart, so switch. Call 888-408-8422 for a quote now.
What would getting rid of stubborn fat in just one day give you?
No matter what I did, it couldn't define my waistline. And that's where Sonobello came in. My confidence is over the top better.
Only Sonobello offers the experience of over 60 board-certified plastic surgeons who specialize in advanced microlaser body sculpting, a life-changing procedure that removes stubborn fat in as little as one day with minimal downtime.
The way that they can shape my body back to what it was before has been amazing. I forgot I looked like this.
And right now at Sonobello, getting the body you've always wanted is even more affordable. Just call 800-750-7802 or go online to get a free no-obligation consultation and learn about payment plans that can fit almost any budget. And for a limited time, get $250 off your procedure. Get your free no-obligation consultation and $250 off your procedure today. Call 800-750-7802 now.
Stop, shop, and save at Ancira Witten Chevrolet Commercial Truck Center on Wurzbach Road. We stock them all at Ancira. Whether you need 1 or 1,000, we have a huge selection of work trucks in stock and ready to fit all your business needs. Ancira is the #1 fleet sales dealer in the nation. So come by today and see why Ancira is the best place to buy and service your new Chevy truck. That's Ancira Commercial Truck Center and Service on Wurzbach and Pantera Road, just past the Ancira Service Center.
CPS Energy celebrates meat, music, and charity at Grills Giving. The charitable event benefits REAP, the Residential Energy Assistance Partnership, which provides utility bill assistance to those in need. Fill your plate with charity and join us for a day of barbecue, live music, and family fun Saturday, November 21st from noon until 6 at Mission County Park. Get tickets online at cpsenergy.com/grillsgiving and receive a $5 discount. Use promo code REAP.
Hey, welcome back to SA Live. I'm Jeff Roper. Mike Mata is the chef, and he's the man who, you are doing voodoo already. He already started with this. Go ahead, swing it around. He's the executive chef at St. Anthony's Hotel and The Haunt. And we're going to be making 2 things today that I've never had before, perfect for Halloween.
We have pumpkin vomit. So
all right. Pumpkin vomit. What do pumpkins eat? Whatever they eat.
Whatever they eat.
But he's going to vomit.
San Antonio says guacamole.
It is guacamole. I mean, that's exactly what. So we're going to show you how to make pumpkin vomit and what else?
Chicken voodoo sliders.
Chicken voodoo sliders. Don't change the channel. Let's go. Tell me about the pumpkin vomit.
Pumpkin vomit, you make guacamole, and then what you want to do is you want to get some roaches, some spiders. You want to put a finger in there, like you're going to eat that finger.
This is great. You just go ahead, little dab will do you over there. Look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. You ready for this? Oh, could I have a little? Maybe. I've been listening. Hey, great. I'll give that back to you. You can have that.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. That's good. What else did you put in there? You got some tomatoes in there and stuff?
Tomatoes, jalapenos, lime juice.
That's good. How about some chips next time? We can use real chips. That is great. That's always fun. That's a great way to
One thing you want to do, too, is you can also get your tortillas, and you want to put some lime juice on them, and a little bit of salt, and let them soak it up, and then you want to fry them. So when you bite them, it adds extra lime, too, so you don't add too much lime to your guacamole.
There you go.
You can taste the difference in them.
Well, you can. I could sit here and eat all afternoon. So let's talk about these sliders. These look delicious.
The sliders are chicken voodoo sliders. The voodoo part is that it's spicy, but also what we do chicken with the jalapeno sauce, Tabasco sauce, and we do a hot wing sauce. We did a blue cheese ranch aioli, which is inside as well. And then we also have some pickled cucumbers. You can use pickle juice left over from a jar, from a pickle at the house. You can do the jalapeno that you buy in a can. You can marinate those as well, make them spicy. We put some sesame seeds so they look like ants inside of them.
Yeah, it does. Look at them. Ants. May I try one of these? You're going to show us how to cut this meat?
I was going to show you how to cut these. It's something else we did. What you do is you can cut sausage to make it look like worms. When you fry it, they'll curl up.
Well, hang on. I want to try one of these on the TV. I want to show people what we're talking about here. These voodoo sliders. Look at this. Look at this right here. Oh, man, that is great. It's oozing everywhere. Look at this right here, man. That is big time.
You get it right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the one you used to cut your hand with. That is great. Yeah, this is Halloween at its finest. So those look like crustaceans and little,
Yes, I was going to show you how to cut those. You could zoom in. What you want to do is you want to cut them into 4 pieces. Different sizes will help out. You cut it. You want to use a sharp knife. What you want to do is so that when it fries up and looks like a worm, you just make some little slits on both sides. And then you want to use the corner of your knife, make sure it's sharp.
Yeah, use the corner of it, not the point.
Poke it inside like that. And you could do either sausage. And when you fry them up, they'll start to curl and separate, and then they'll start to look like some worms. And you put a glaze on, like a barbecue sauce, spicy ketchup, anything.
Yeah, that way you get a little little worminess when you cut your sausage up like that.
Exactly.
Look at that. And then what kind of drizzle did you put on there?
I did a sweet chili sauce. You can do Asian, you can do mesquite barbecue sauce.
Okay. Tell everybody when you're going to be haunting over there, because I know you got a costume contest too, right?
Yes. It's going to be for Halloween. We're also going to have a big party on Saturday, so it's going to be amazing.
Okay. We want you at St. Anthony's Hotel.
Yes.
Mike Mata is the executive chef. You got a lot of great people helping you too over here. You got a lot of great folks in the kitchen.
Great team.
And costume contest, you get a $100 bar tab if you win that. And you put a spell on Mike back over there while he's playing with his food back in the back. You're having too much fun, aren't you? All right, they'll be open till 2 a.m. on November the 1st, just in time to set your clock back. All right, we'll see you there at St. Anthony's. Thank you.
Halloween is just 2 days away. 2, folks, 2. That is the time you have. If you haven't found a costume yet, you really need to get on it there. And with Halloween only 48 hours away, if you want to make some fun treats with your kids, we have something for the ultimate procrastinator. I've got Erin Kerwin here from Alamo City Mom's Blog. Yes, that's right.
I wear it proud.
This is us. Wait till you see what we're going to do here. And we've got your daughter here, Cammie, who's 9 years old. Say, hey, what's up? What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be a gumball machine.
That is so many levels of retro awesome. I can't even start to tell you. What's your favorite candy to get?
Whoppers.
Whoppers. Keep that in mind, Mom. Whoppers.
And you know, we have to still make a lot of her costume because it's balloons and blowing those up at last minute. But I still wanted to have something fun for the kids, and I'm the easiest on Pinterest. What's easy and quick and fast? What do we have? So,
and this is what's great about what we're going to show you, because this is stuff that you probably already have around the house or in your kitchen cabinet. So what's the first we're going to do?
Gross. I have 12-year-olds at home, so we want like blood and gross and body
Gore.
parts. These are eyeballs. So Cammie and I are going to put these together. My kids helped me do this at home, so it was nice and easy. Powdered donuts. You can pick them up real quick from the store. Cammie, you want to grab one? We're going to do this. Cornstarch. Dip it in. This is our glue.
Oh, so that kind of acts as the adhesive.
That's the adhesive for the eye.
There you go.
These eyes, they're right now, you can grab them at Hobby Lobby. You can find them at Target. Do you want to do that
And we're going to be making bloody eyeballs. There you go. Put some of that
put that on,
cornstarch
sweetheart?
on
And
there.
as you do that, I'm going to dip, and you can either
What is
dip.
that?
This is a mixture of strawberries and sugar. Frozen or fresh. You can use raspberries, whatever you have in there. Blend it up with some, in the blender with some granulated sugar. It gets nice and gooey. Put it on your stick, and then you can see I put them in the pumpkin.
Oh, and there they are.
Isn't
They're in
that
the pumpkin.
awesome?
That looks great.
So they're bloody. Okay.
So let's do, oh, I love these.
These were my son's favorite. We tested everything at home. These are bones.
Bones. What are they made out of?
Pretzels and marshmallows.
I love
How
that.
easy
So good.
is that? And it's good. They're like 3 days old, but are they still good?
They're still good.
So I'm going to let you do this. Take this. You're going to dip it into your chips of chocolate that are melted. I learned something fantastic from one of our other really Pinteresty and crafty moms on ACNB. The chips, the melted chips at Hobby Lobby are the best. I tried some other brands. They didn't melt. They were chunky. Look at that beauty.
Look at that. And so you just let that dry.
You're going to let that sit. The recipe says do it twice, like let it sit in between for 10 minutes in the refrigerator. You don't need to. If it's this nice and thick, dip that baby in, cover it good, let it sit in the refrigerator, and then they look like this.
You know what the best part of it is?
The kids are loving
Look at all
it.
the leftover I get.
I know. Just
you got to clean that up.
Just lick that baby. If you don't want to
Oh, wash my
scare the
hands.
kids and you want something a little bit easier and cute, these melted a bit, but they're adorable. Chocolate cupcakes, you probably have that mix at home, nice and easy. Chocolate frosting, again, I keep these in the house year-round. Googly eyes or, you know, these little candy eyes. Put
And you
those
can find
babies
that anywhere,
on.
right?
You
Candy
know,
eyes, treat
Target,
toppers?
Hobby
Okay.
Lobby has them now. These are Tootsie Rolls. Nuke these babies for about 10 seconds.
Nuke 'em!
Nuke them in the microwave. Once they're nuked, they're going to be soft. Roll them out like this, and I can't do it because it's hard. It will look like this. Bend that into the shape you want. Stick it in there, and you've got little legs
Little
that you
spider
can
legs made out of Tootsie Roll. I love that.
bend.
Great ideas.
Isn't that
Thank you
awesome?
so much, Ern. Cammie, you're doing great over there with the bloody eyeballs.
Right.
Very nicely done. For more
Good job.
information, of course, on all these recipes, just head to our website, SALive.com. Coming up,
Good job, Cammie.
more SA Live.
At Allen Hydraulics, we have a wide selection of industrial products. Check out our website or call 333-6222.
It's just a few drinks.
It's your life, it's your license.
Tonight at 10, KSAT's Charles Gonzalez shows you exactly what to expect if you're arrested for DWI.
You're endangering everybody's lives, including yourself.
Are you or someone you know struggling to hear? New Sound Hearing Aid Centers is proud to introduce AMP, a new kind of hearing device that sits invisibly in your ear canal. It is comfortable to wear and easy to remove. New Sound Hearing Aid Centers, one of the nation's largest hearing aid providers with over 50 locations in Texas, has been selected to conduct a field test of this new product. For a limited time, New Sound is seeking 100 people to participate in the evaluation of AMP. Hearing consultations to determine candidacy will be performed free to all callers. Qualified candidates will be asked to evaluate this industry-first hearing solution. After completion of the evaluation, participants will have the option to purchase AMP for only $750. Major insurance carriers have expanded hearing benefits, so you may qualify for hearing aids for little or no money out of pocket. Better hearing has never been more affordable. Spaces are limited. Those interested must call today.
Arts San Antonio presents Zuzu, performed by Imago Theater on Sunday, November 8th, 7:30 p.m. at the Aztec Theater. This is a wordless performance which combines mime, dance, music, and special effects. Featured creatures include polar bears, bug eyes, anteaters, frogs, rabbits, hippos, and penguins. An astonishing menagerie of wonder, whimsy, and wackiness. Zuzu is the perfect theatrical treat for children and adults alike. Tickets at Ticketmaster and at artssa.org.
We have a proven history of success.
Absolutely. We've built a law firm that you can trust. My name's Javier Villarreal.
I'm Alex Begum, and we're personal injury attorneys serving the good people of Texas.
When you lose a family member in an accident, that is the hardest part of our job. Our hearts go out to each and every one of our clients.
You need an attorney that you can trust. You deserve justice. You deserve compensation.
We're Villarreal and Begum.
We fight for you.
Villarreal and Begum. Call 777-HURT and don't settle for less.
We're looking for a vehicle for our camping trips.
Well, you need a Ram truck.
During Ram Truck Month, buy this Ram 1500 Crew Cab Lone Star Edition for just $29,780 or $28,780 with Chrysler Capital Financing. And when you buy from Ancira, you'll get 4 free passes to the Whitty Museum, now featuring Bodies Revealed. That's Ancira Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram Truck on IH-10 West between Wurzbach and Huebner.
How about this one?
I like this one.
We'll take it.
Next ET, we're celebrating 35 years of making entertainment history. Our look back with Mary Hart, and the exclusives keep on coming.
Only on ET.
Mariah and George Clooney. Next ET.
Today at 4:30 on KSAT 12.
Oh, wow, that was fun.
Happy Halloween tomorrow.
Yeah, more fun tomorrow.
We're not really sure what's going to happen here at the haunted Buckhorn Saloon and Museum, but 40,000 years of funk.
Be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock.